All right, folks. I just want to say I watched the debate, and I wish I would have watched it the first time last month when it came on. But last night was really interesting. It was only an hour and 30 minutes, and the good thing about it was President Obama was first. They said they had a coin toss. You know, where you take the coin and oops, you take the coin and then you go like that and say, okay, heads, you go first, President Obama. And then they started talking about the education. The education is mostly important. They still need the money so that they can prepare the college students to be in college, continue their education so they can get a job. Because he said that he met a couple of ladies in Las Vegas. One said that the husband had 4 jobs in 1 year, but they're all part-time, and still he needs a full-time job. Then there was a lady that she had a situation and she needs a job, so he wants to help the people that have no jobs, make sure, continue, even the people that have food stamps, he want to make sure that they get a job. He wants to cut the taxes, and Romney kept saying, no, we don't want to cut the taxes for the high people. I mean, come on now. I'm sure the high people even still don't want to pay taxes. We don't even want to pay for this damn gas, excuse me. We don't even want to pay for this gas. And I was just watching the news last night. The gas is up to $4.45. I remember 4 years ago, it went up to $4.60. I'm hoping that the gas goes back down under $2. I'll be happy if it went down to $3. But once again, they were talking about, well, it was funny when President Obama was speaking, and then little guy, Leher, I think that was his name, he was telling President Obama, okay, your 2 minutes is up. He was like, wait, hold up. I got to finish my statement, because you cut me off and doing something else. Next thing you know, all you hear is the audience laughing. And it was funny because in the beginning he said to hold your applauses. We won't be saying yay, we won't be screaming woo, going like this, because it was a debate. I didn't know that there was no commercials. It's crazy. And then my son happened to call me and was like, come pick me up from work. Pick you up from work? I'm watching the debate. Oh, well, you can record it. No, that's you record it. I want to see it right now, live in action. So as we speak, I believe President Obama is going to be our next president for the next 4 years. Why? Because he explains himself when he starts talking. He says, excuse me. He says sorry. He is very polite. And you can't say, a lot of times people say, oh, well, black people aren't courteous. That's not true. There's a lot of us people that are very courteous. Me, for one. I always say excuse me. I always wait for people to stop talking. You never want to cut in and start talking when someone else is talking. That's just called great bringing up through childhood. Then they were talking about what his plan is going to be. He didn't even have a plan of what he was talking about, what he planned on doing for us. At least President Obama was talking about he's going to cut the taxes and he's going to extend education for people that need it. And he said he's going to extend jobs. He wants to hire 100 teachers so that there will be more teachers out there. I don't know if he said 100. Yeah, I think he said 100 million, something like that. Teachers. And Romney was talking about, oh, well, it's like he didn't have a plan. He should have had something at least written down like 10 times, 10 little items just to show that, well, the world has to see that I'm trying to do something. But if he doesn't have a plan, what is the point of you being up there on the stage talking about what you're going to do? And I don't know if you noticed this, but every time President Obama was saying that they agree on something together, he would look at him like, oh, you're going to tell that story? It's like Romney was what is it? He was acting like he was talking to him and he wasn't going to tell the world what he was going to do. President Obama is real. He's telling everyone that they agree on certain things together. In other words, Romney, he needs to be a Democrat, or he needs to get himself together if he's going to be talking in public. Me, on the other hand, see, I don't have any problems talking with anybody. I got to talk to a whole bunch of people if I had to. But, you know, that's not my job. I'm just a Democrat. And yes, I'll be president for Obama. Woo-woo! And I will have my little flag so everybody will see it. As a matter of fact, I'll probably be recording on my way to it and leaving so that you'll see. Alright, well, hopefully you guys saw it, and if not, you should check it out on the news. I'm sure it's going to be on the news for a while. And read your ballot book. What's funny and what's crazy to say, I've been voting since I was 18. This is what the book looks like. I haven't read it, and I just got it. So yes, I do plan on reading at least 20 pages a day until I can see what I'm voting on. So that way when I go and vote, I know what I'm voting on. I mean, you hear about different things, you hear about the education, but I'm not in school, so it really doesn't bother me. But then again, I have family members that their children are in school, and without this money for education, the kids won't be at school getting their education. Every children, I feel, need an education so they can go to graduate and go to college and get the degrees like my daughter just did. And if you want to know where you vote, it usually has, well, this is not the form, but usually on the back it'll show you where's the location that you vote at. I know where my location is because I already voted there last year. Anyway, voting is November 6th on Tuesday, and please read your book so you know what you're voting on. Alright, have a good day.